What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Classic WoW video for Season of Discovery. Now today we're going to talk about another gold farm you can do right now in Phase 3 that, first of all, I did not know was going to be this good, and right now it's a really good, chill and effective gold farm, plus it could even be a preparation farm for Phase 4. So you're hitting multiple bird with the same stone, you're hunting for jackpot items, getting steady gold at the same time, getting reputation for the next phase, and just overall, really, it's a really good farm basically. Now, before I show you the farm, I do want to say if you want to have early access to gold farms, gold making methods, and even investments in Season of Discovery, check out my Classic WoW gold making guide through the link down below. This gold making guide also have received an update for Season of Discovery, where it now covers the best farms to do, it covers the best crafts, the best investments, and you also get access to a gold making Discord server, where I'm giving you guys even more tips and tricks. We're discussing things for gold making, and I also give you guys once again the links to the videos before they go public, so you can check them out. Like for example investments, you can buy them while they're cheap. For gold farms, you can farm them while they're high and while they're effective and giving so much gold per hour, you can farm them then before they go public. And once again, it's a really good place to be for that reason, and I'm trying to give you guys as much value back as I can, and I think I can really help you out, make a lot more gold, and you're able to help me out become a better content creator at the same time by allowing me to spend more time finding these farms and theory crafting both on SOD and Classic Era to find the best farms you can do every single phase, and the best investments as well to do every single phase. Alternatively, check out my Patreon, the link to that will be down below, where I'm giving you guys one exclusive video per month, as well as detailed gold making guides. Like I'm writing documents, I'm writing them like more detailed on how to sell, how to buy, like when to sell, when to buy, and just covering more in depth when it comes to gold making and gold farms as well. Plus I'm giving you guys my TSM strings, so you can just import the strings and use TSM the way I do by supporting me once again on Patreon. Alternatively, if you're playing Cataclysm Classic, we have a gold making guide for that, but I'm not going to dive too much into that in this video. We're focusing on Season of Discovery. Either way, let's get into the farm for today. I'm going to cover one specific farming area for this, but there's several different places to farm that I will mention in the video. So first of all, let's take a look at the farm, how to do things, the loot table, and stuff like that. So the farm itself is based around farming timber more reputation and killing dead wood mobs, basically furbolgs in Fellwood. You can also kill the ones in Winterspring. Where you do this is basically up to you, but I'm currently killing the ones in Fellwood for a couple of different reasons. Now the deadwood warriors here are really good, all of the deadwood mobs are really good, they give you 5 rep per kill, so you could be in a group and farm this as well. What I would say is try to be in a 5-man group and have a free-for-all. The thing is, the mobs spawn so fast, so by being in a 5-man group, you just get the reputation you need way faster. So be in a 5-man group, spread out, loot on free-for-all, and pull your own individual mobs. That way you get 5 times the rep, still get the same loot, and the only thing you're sharing is basically the silvers, which they share theirs with you as well. So there's basically no point in not being in a group here, and especially for me, playing on a PvP server, being in a group makes it more safe, because then they see that you're 5 people. So if a horde attacks you, the other members of your team can try to peel and can try to help you out. Alternatively, you can try to kite the horde to your friends, and it's just way more safe that way. Now let's talk about the loot table, because the loot table is kind of what shocked me here and made me think this is a way better farm than I was expecting. So first of all, the location is all the way south in Fellwood, basically at the entrance, right? They give you 5 rep with the Timbermaw hold, and I'm going to open this as well so you can take a look at what you can get from the Timbermaw hold. But take a look at the loot. First of all, you get corrupted headdress feathers, which are used in a repeatable quest for both experience and rep. We'll see if that gives experience in the next phase, because I really don't think it will, because in that case, a lot of people will farm these feathers as prep for phase 4 to then just reach level 60 instantly. Now continuing down their loot table, what surprised me here is that they can drop the 4 of plagues, 3 of dunes, 3 of wilds, and 2 of nightmares, which basically means they have a low drop chance but can drop. Dark Moon cards, and some of these are worth so much gold, it's ridiculous. The Dunes deck is really expensive, even the Plagues, and basically they're all expensive, right? Except for the Healer one, which I think is the Wilds one, if I'm not being completely mistaken here. But they're all really expensive, really adds to the gold here, and if you get one of these, like, it's between 50 gold and several hundreds, depending on which one you get, right? On top of that, you get Mage Weave Cloth, you get superior healing potions, greater mana potions, not the best potions to get, but they still go for quite a bit on the auction house. You get Agility Scroll rank 3, Strength Scroll rank 3, Mage Scrolls as well, which also sells for between 70 gold, 70 silver, and 1.5 gold each on my server. You have 3 different ones of those, actually 4. You have Aquamarines, bunch of Waylaid supplies, and a bunch of different recipes. Now, if we can go to the last page, you can see there's a couple of epics here. You have Freezing Band, you have Lay of Lilies, and you have the Warden Staff, all dropping from this place as well. Going further down, you can see the blues as well. You have a bunch of good blues that can drop here, including the plans for the Mithril Shield Spike. When it comes to the greens, they're not really that insane, though you do have the Magic Resistance Potion recipe that can drop from here, and you have a couple of good greens as well from this place, but you're mainly looking for the Dark Moon cards and the scrolls, the reputation, everything else adds up, and you just get so much. It's not the most insane gold farm, but it's really, really good, and once again, having access to those Dark Moon cards really helps out. Now, if you want to take this gold farm up a notch, you also have the Deadwood in the north of Fellwood. They're way higher level, they're level 54 to 55. There are some level 53s here, but basically it's the higher end of the level 50 bracket that you can farm up north. That being said, they also have an increased loot table. In this place, you still have the Headdress Feathers, also dropping on a higher drop rate this time. You have 3 of Nightmares, 2 of Wilds, 4 of Wilds, and I think it's just RNG which one you get, right? So they should all be droppable here, at least most of them can drop from this place. You have heavy junk boxes that can drop, Rune Cloth, you have major healing potions, superior mana potions. These mana potions are 1.5 to 2 gold each on my server, and you have agility rank 3, strength rank 3, a bunch of good greens over here as well. You also have the Traveler's Backpack. Like, we are now getting to the point where these mobs are high enough level to drop Librams. Librams of Constitution, Resilience, Tenacity, Voracity, all the good Librams, and we have the Traveler's Backpacks. They can even drop really good formulas for enchanting, and going to the last page, and the second to last, we can see some of their epics. They can drop the Stockade Pauldrons, they can drop Glowing Brightwood Staff, Hammer of the Northern Wind, and Shadowblade. Shadowblade is once again really expensive right now in phase 3, so if you're playing a class that can handle mobs that are higher level than you, or you just have decent gear, I would highly recommend going to the northern part of Fellwood and farming those. The loot table on those are way better, but you could maybe want to be in a group here, because some of the mobs, they are kind of clumped together, plus there are Avengers, which means if you kill one mob and an Avenger is pulled, he's gonna enrage and do way more damage, so be aware of that as well. Now, if that's not enough, you can also farm mobs in Winterspring. Now, when it comes to the mobs in Winterspring, these are their spawn points, as you can see right here. So they spawn both on the western side, middle like west-ish, and all the way east of Everlook. The reason why you might want to farm these is that, well, first of all, the level 55 to 56, so this is like the really upper end of the level 50 bracket, but also they can drop Winterfall Firewater, a level 45 consumable, increasing your melee attack power by 35 for 20 minutes, and you just know anything that is a consumable will increase the gold per hour here by quite a bit, so this one is definitely worth looking out for as well. And if you're playing a class that can handle mobs that are higher level than yourself, or you're able to be in a group, definitely consider going to Winterspring and farming for the Firewater. They still give the same loot table as the one that I just talked about, so they have like the mana potions, they have the 4 of Wilds, 3 of Wilds, Rune Cloth, and everything else, including the Scroll of Agility and the Scroll of Strength. Now, when it comes to the other side of this farm, you do get a lot of Timbermaw hold reputation, which is really worth having for a lot of different professions out there, especially enchanting. As an enchanter, you can get the formula for enchant weapon agility, and the enchant two-handed weapon with agility as well. You can also get Timbermaw brawlers for leatherworking, you have the mantle of Timbermaw, also this one's for tailoring, so you have that one. As an alchemist, you have transmute earth to water, which right now isn't really that good, but could end up being good at some point. You have heavy Timbermaw belt, this one is for blacksmithing. You have warbear woolies for leatherworking, you have might of the Timbermaw for leatherworking, heavy Timbermaw boots for blacksmithing, we have the wisdom of the Timbermaw for tailoring, and we have the warbear harness for leatherworking. Now, what might end up happening here, like we're seeing a lot of items being reworked in Season of Discovery, so these items could get reworked at some point, but still require the reputation. So farming this reputation is good right now, could be even better later down the line, plus you want to have these guys at neutral anyway, so you can run through the portal, through the cave from Fellwood to Winterspring. That's going to be a phase 4 prep that I think a lot of people will want to do anyway, so get this reputation to neutral to be able to run through that tunnel from Fellwood to Winterspring and get some gold while doing so. Either way, that is basically the farm for today, so if you're trying it out, let me know in the comments down below how much gold per hour you are able to make from this place, and let me know where you're farming. If you're farming the low level mobs right here, or if you're farming further north in Fellwood, or if you're farming the Winterfell Firewater in Winterspring as well. Once again, that's pretty much what I have for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below and let me know how you're making gold in Season of Discovery Phase 3 in the comments down below. Check out my gold making guide or my Patreon for more gold making content. As always, thank you so much for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you again in the next video very soon.